Okay, guys. Hey, guys. Welcome back. Can you hear me? Hello, mic check, mic check. Good. So, let's keep practicing IELTS, shall we? Let's see. Okay. 14, it should be 41. Okay. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about an occasion in which I gave a presentation to a group of people. This happened last week, and I gave it to my class about how to build an organizational structure. Yeah. So to be more specific, this is my exercise. I would say that my individual exercise about how to build company and how to build into enterprise effectively. Yep. So, as I mentioned before, I was giving my class about building and constructing an organizational structure because, according to what I researched, what I did research at that moment, yeah, the majority of companies in Vietnam are not are not good at were not are not good at building organizational structure, which leads to a consequence in which the majority of them suffer from I would say that turn rate, yeah, turn rate from their employees. So at first, I was a little bit nervous when I gave presentation about it because I remember that this is my individual exercise and it covered for like 30% of my grades for that semester. Yeah. Yet yet when I started to present, I didn't feel nervous anymore. Instead, there was a great sense of confidence inside me, and I would say that it was one of the most happy one of the most exciting activity that I have done. And also, I find that after finishing the presentation, I find that I did not share enough knowledge to listeners, and I will definitely do it again in the future. Okay, so um, so what benefits does the internet bring to communication? Hmm. I would say that internet plays a crucial role in sharing making information on. I'll say that internet plays a crucial role in giving information to people, to the public, more availably. Yeah, more availably. This is because compared to the past, about 2 decades ago, in which the internet didn't develop much. Yeah, at the time, the only channels that there were two main channels that the public can use to learn about information. Those were newspapers and TV. But and this created a problem in which and not all of them were able to access these sources. And at the current time, thanks to the appearance of the internet, the ability to access information and communication on the internet has become more has become easier. So uh, so which one is better, being a communicator or a listener? Hmm, let me see. In my opinion, I would go for the latter, which is becoming a good listener. This is because I know that in order to become everybody has a predisposition to speak up for themselves, for everybody, but not all of them have a not all of them want to not all of them want to to listen and comprehend to someone or something, which is why that becoming listeners are, I would say, that extremely hard. In fact, there are a lot of research, psychological research in Vietnam have shown that uh, the majority of participants in that survey claim claim that they do not want they do not want to listen to everybody's story because it was such a waste of time to them. Instead, they just wanted to talk about themselves, which is why that I believe that uh, I which is why that I believe that becoming a listener will be a key to help people to I would say that to help people to gain other people's trust. Yeah, and it is also much harder, more difficult to become that to become. So, um, what qualities does a person need to have to be a good communicator? Hmm, let me see. Um, to me, to become a good communicator, the person must have a a good listening skill. That is because, as I mentioned before, uh, uh, trying if dear, if you want to. So to me, the qualities that makes people to become a good communicator is is good listening skills. This is because listening, if you attend or enroll any communicating course, you will always see that in order to become a good communicator, a person with good social skills, you must first have the good ability to listen to anyone. Ơi, cái anh trước đi, anh Hải đang có việc. Skills, skills, and the primary reason I believe is because listening skills will enable you to comprehend other people more, which will help them which will help them to which will help them to sympathize with them more, and as a result gain their trust and loyalty. Yeah. So what qualities do people need to speak in public? Hmm. I'll say that confidence will be the main element, the major element that people need in public speaking. And the main reason for this is that I mean you stand in front of hundreds of even thousands of people to give a speech. Yeah, and if you are not confident enough, the public may think that you are not you are not a good speaker. I would say that you are not a good speaker, and your words your content, what you are trying to say will be pointless because you are not even confident in what you are saying. Then why do they have why do they have to uh, put why do they have to trust you, believe you, right? Which is why that I always believe that in order to speak in public excellently, people must be confident, and the same is true to me. Yeah. uh, I still remember that during my my fresh year my fresh year in university, I was a little bit shy, but I was a little bit shy, and when every time I gave presentation to my class, nobody listened to me. But things has changed when I was in my when in my second year. Yeah, I started to speak more, and did some eye contact with my audience, and this had resulted in that the many people pay attention to me. Yeah. So how important is it to be a good listener when communicating? Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. In my opinion, I would say that it is vital. It is vital to become a good listener when you're trying to communicate with other people. That this is because good communication will enable you to comprehend your opponents, your customers, your friends. As a result, that you could gain their trust, and which could be beneficial to you in long term, such as if you want to ask them for help or you want to collaborate with them in some jobs. That is why I believe that becoming a good listener is vital in communication. In fact, currently, I'm practicing to become a good listener to my friends, my colleagues, because it is the good way for me to learn about them, to understand them more, so that I will complete myself much better in the future.